Well, good Tuesday afternoon, May the 13th, and welcome to the devotional. I just finished cleaning out the horse pen. That manure does seem to build up, and yeah. So I thought this would be a good spot to do a daily devotional, right by a clean pen. Hey, and I noticed there was 2 new subscribers to the devotional. Janet and oh shoot, I'll mention the other name when I get back to the camper. But I do appreciate you joining the channel. Uh, yeah. So anyway, we left Joseph in Egypt in the end of Genesis, and Pharaoh had invited Joseph's entire family to live in Egypt. So this is where book of Exodus starts. These are the names of the sons of Israel who moved to Egypt with their father, each with his family: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. In all, Jacob had 70 descendants in Egypt, including Joseph, who was already there. In time, Joseph and all of his brothers died, ending that entire generation. But their descendants, the Israelites, had many children and grandchildren. In fact, they multiplied so greatly that they became extremely powerful and filled the land. Eventually, a new king came to power in Egypt who knew nothing about Joseph or what he had done. He said to his people, "Look, the people of Israel now outnumber us and are stronger than us. We must make a plan to keep them from growing even more. If we don't, and if war breaks out, they will join our enemies and fight against us. Then they will escape from the country." So the Egyptians made the Israelites their slaves. They appointed brutal slave drivers over them, hoping to wear them down with crushing labor. They forced them to build the cities of Pithom and Ramesses as supply centers for the king. But the more the Egyptians oppressed them, the more the Israelites multiplied and spread, and the more alarmed the Egyptians became. Funny how God works. So the Egyptians worked the people of Israel without mercy. They made their lives bitter, forcing them to mix mortar and make bricks, do all the work in the fields. They were ruthless in all their demands. Then Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, gave this order to the Hebrew midwives: "When you help the Hebrew women as they give birth, watch as they deliver. If the baby is a boy, kill him. If it is a girl, let her live." But because the midwives feared God, they refused to obey the king's orders. They allowed the boys to live too. So the king of Egypt called the midwives. "Why have you done this?" he demanded. "Why have you allowed the boys to live?" "The Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women," the midwives replied. "They are more vigorous and have their babies so quickly that we cannot get there in time." So God was good to the midwives, and the Israelites continued to multiply, growing more and more powerful. And because the midwives feared God, he gave them families of their own. And here is the beginning of Moses' story. Then Pharaoh gave this order to all his people: throw every newborn Hebrew boy into the Nile River, but you may let the girls live. This will begin the story of Moses. That is our reading for today. Definitely a few things to chew on there. And yeah, I'll get both names of the new subscribers in the next video. We appreciate you joining the family of this devotionals time. You all have a great day. God willing, we will see you tomorrow.